Welcome to the Afterspin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. I want to ask Chris Fitzsimon and John Hood, the recent shooting in Charlotte raised questions about North Carolina laws for body cams and dash cams. Tell us about that new law that just went into effect and whether this truly serves justice.
Well, I don't think it serves justice, and the law does not allow the public or even the victim's family to be able to see the video unless the police consent to show the victim's family. It doesn't release it to the public or a media organization unless there's a court order that then allows that body camera video to be public. I was encouraged that Republicans and Democratic leaders, from Phil Berger to Roy Cooper and everybody in between, encouraged the city of Charlotte to release the videos, and it took them too long to do it.
But they passed that law.
Well, but they passed the law, but then they encouraged everybody to do it. But interestingly, this October 1st, the law went into effect. So from now on, it will take a court order to do that, and I think that we need a lot more transparency. If there's one message from this whole horrible episode, is that we need to be open and transparent, and the public and people need to deserve to see what happened.
All right, does the body cam law serve justice or not, John?
I think it is clearly an improvement over what we had before. This has been so poorly misreported. The national media completely got it wrong. They suggested that it was easy to get body camera footage and this new law is going to shut the door. The opposite is the case. It was almost never released in North Carolina because it was so often treated as a personnel record. What this new law does is say it cannot be a personnel record. So now there is opportunity to get the footage that would previously have been impossible. That's the first point. Second point, police never have any discretion under the new law. They don't choose whether to show the footage to the victims or anybody else. It's always related to the courts. Now, you could argue for some changes to that, but I would say the Charlotte case illustrates exactly why we should not immediately release video I think in Charlotte they handled this appropriately. When you have a shooting or any other kind of incident and you have witnesses, those witnesses need to be interviewed. Other evidence needs to be taken before the video is released. Once you release the video, you start contaminating the memories of witnesses. This could actually be very much to the detriment of defendants or people, or even the other direction in this case, because if you have a video and it colors what a witness thinks they saw, then you may be removing evidence that might have exonerated a defendant or exonerated a police officer. They've handled it correctly in Charlotte. Rioters can demand all they want to, but they were incorrect in this case. It should have taken several days to release that video. That was appropriate, and I think this law, if it needs to be revisited, it needs to be done in calm, bipartisan fashion, as this bill was passed in a bipartisan fashion.
Family member who may not have the resources have to hire a lawyer and get a judge to show them the video. I mean, it's just insane to me that we're going to. It puts up hurdles, I think, to the victim's family and other people who are interested immediately in what's happening. I do think we need to revisit it.
First of all, the term victim is inappropriate. It's
victim's
the deceased
family.
No, it's the deceased family. Okay, if what happened in Charlotte, the way the police officers say it happened, there was no victim. There was someone resisting arrest and threatening police officers and was gunned down. It's a very tragic incident, but he's not a victim. He's a perpetrator. So when you are in this situation where you're in the middle of investigating a potential crime, either by police officers or by people that have been apprehended by police officers, that is evidence. It does not need to be contaminated until that initial investigation is completed.
Well, I'm sure this is a subject we probably will be talking about again before too much longer. Thank you for watching the Afterspin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.